Okay, if you can just tell me how business intelligence relates to business analysis.
Um, to some extent, it's pretty close to each other. It's dealing with process, it's dealing with information, it's dealing with systems, where business analysis maybe goes more the path of finding new systems and new process analysis. Business intelligence would rather look at business solutions in terms of, again, process, but operating process, and also finding, business problems more than on the system side as we normally look at business analysts.
So you can actually use business intelligence to sort of find problems before a particular department or division within the company realizes there's a problem.
Probably we will, because we have the access to all the data. We also develop all reporting, and so we probably would do exactly that. But then don't forget, business is the guys working with the problems, working with the systems. They might not find the actual problem, but they will warn us to say, we have a problem, can you try and find it for us? And then we would start analyzing the system in detail using all the information available.
Okay. And just, I'm going to ask the same question I asked earlier, like how did you actually sell the concept of business analysis throughout such a big organization as Telkom?
Ramon, it wasn't an easy process, make no mistake. We had to prove our value. And value came by first, we looked at a smaller section in Telkom. We looked at sales and marketing specifically and specific segments within. And we started generating information for them, looked at processes, gave them a lot of information around their customers, their products, their sales, their revenues. Obviously, when other people saw them doing better, having an easier life, they wanted to know why. Then we moved to the technical side. In exactly the same way, we looked at a small group, started assisting them, showed them the value we could add, and it sort of grew on itself from there. But it wasn't easy, and it took a long time, probably 6-7 years from it we kicked off to get it finished.
Okay, maybe just another question, similar to what I asked earlier, like how much do you rely on advice from suppliers, and then how much do you develop expertise internally?
As I said, Ramon, it's a mixed bag, depending on what we're working with. If we're looking purely at information, data inside the company, generating ideas from there, probably most of the work gets done inside Telkom. The knowledge is built up and sourced from Telkom staff through networking into operations, etc. When we start looking at databases, more structured information, and using outside systems, probably a 50-50. When we look at implementing new systems, we try as far as possible to give it all to the suppliers. We don't want to be managing boxes and IT and networks. We want to be with the information. So we're trying to move all the technical stuff to suppliers as far as possible, probably 80-20 to the other side and even more.
Yeah. I don't know if you can answer this question, but could you estimate how much of a percentage this whole project and investment in business intelligence has added to the bottom line of the company?
I don't want to put a value to it, but if I had data available, I would probably could have showed you specific impacts by targeted marketing, selling where we knew the customers were, where we knew what they wanted. Through that, you probably need to ask the sales and marketing guys, but they will tell you we've added a huge amount of value. And as I said, our main focus is revenue, cost, customer service. So I'm pretty sure we've added a huge amount to that. And we wouldn't have survived if we weren't seen as adding value.